Hey guys, welcome back. Good to see y'all again for some hopefully awesome looting today. I mean, I went around last night, played ahead a little, and I found a lot of stuff. Didn't even know half the stuff was there. So yeah, we're going to go back to the desert, we're going to get a grip. I'm going to go back through the forest, we're going to get a grip. Back to the flame pool, I'm going to get a little bit there. We're just going to kind of peep our heads in a little bit. So guys, there's a lot to do in today's stream. I'm going to be all over the place, but it should be a more relaxed, just leisurely, kind of go with the flow, more explore and loot than it is going to be like combat type heavy. There's a little combat, you know, especially when you're running around on the bicycle. In fact, I noticed the deeper I get into the game, the more stuff that comes out in the desert to try to attack you while you're out driving around. So yeah, that should be a lot of fun. I'm just going to do a real quick stream check here, and I'm going to dive right in, folks. I definitely hope you're digging the playthrough here. I am absolutely giddy. I am loving this game. It is Metroid Prime. Textbook Metroid Prime. They could not have done a better job on this game. Frozen pond. Stupid frog. Splat. Long delays today. Wow. Hey Tony, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you this evening. Okay, so stream check is solid, but wow, that is a long delay today. So yeah, just please be patient and chat here with me. If I don't respond right away, that is why. It's probably a good 20-30 second delay, which is a lot more than it sounds, to be honest. Alright guys, I'll go ahead and get myself out of the way here. And I'm going to dive right in. I am getting ready here. I'm ready! Oh yeah, I'm wearing SpongeBob! And all his SpongeBob goodness. So yeah, we got the man bun, we got the SpongeBob. I think it's going to be a good day. So with that, I will get myself out of the way. Toodles! Alright, rock and roll. Let's do this little dance. So I left off this morning. I was doing the ice biome, or the ice belt as the game calls it. And I said, you know, I would come back on later and show you guys all the lootables type stuff. So I'm here in the Frost Fury, or whatever the heck they call this thing, the Fury Green or something. It's the forest biome. So you got a nice big open map here to explore. It's not open world per se, it's corridored. There is an open world area, however, and that's going to be in the desert for the most part. There's also, you know, other little open areas here and there, but for the most part, the open world part of the game is definitely this whole desert. So anyway, I know I've taken you back here a few times now. I'm just going to go back here. I really want to show you this crystal thing. When I played ahead a little last night, I dumped a whole bunch of more crystals into here, and it actually gave me an upgrade. So I've been saying in my streams, like, I'm not really sure what the point of this is. There's no stat. It's not really telling you, like, how far you are to achieving anything. It just kind of takes you into this little cutscene every time. But wow, wouldn't you know, last night I popped over here, and it actually gave me an upgrade. So hopefully I've got enough crystals in this play to get these upgrades. And I have no idea how many more are coming. This is the only one I've gotten my hands on so far, so hopefully here it'll follow suit. Come on, baby, come on, baby. There it is, Psychic Beam upgrade. So yeah, it's quite a bit more damaging. I think it's somewhere on the magnitude of double damage from what we were doing before, so not a bad deal, Yo-Yo. I don't know for sure, so don't quote me. That's just a wild guess. But it's noticeably stronger. So the Psychic Beam, of course, that's your Psychic Visor, and your Psychic Shot, the one that you can drive. So yeah, it should be a lot of fun moving forward to play with that. So now I finally know what the whole point of this green crystal deal is. And I was very excited to pass that on to y'all. Okay, so we've got this little area. Now there's not any more back here in the way of loot, per se. I just kind of wanted to show you we got another key. So now there's some more lore here to uncover. I'll go ahead and show you all that, since I'm in the general vicinity. And we got this one unlocked from the key from the ice biome, or the ice belt as they call it. And go ahead and get your scan. And I'll just kind of briefly thumb through these. That way folks that want to read it all can pause, read, hit the next one, etc. Alright, so with that, I did miss a pickup in the forest. Oh, are we friends now? No, we're not friends yet. And unfortunately, it's like way back in the beginning of the forest. So like I walked right past it. I even talked about it. I said, oh yeah, we'll make a mental note of this. I must have lost my mental notebook. Because, yeah, walked right past it. Didn't even think about it. But the good thing is I don't have to walk all the way back through the forest biome. I can actually cheat a little bit here.
Have fun out there.
And go back through the front. Oh yeah, there's some more to-dos here since we got the ice cannon now. So that's what I was doing here. I turned in my ice chip. The best follower ever. Mr. Level 4 Technician or whatever his name is. And there's a door here we can now unlock. I've not been in this door yet, or maybe I came in here last night and I just don't remember what's in here. I did not come in here last night, so I must have wanted to wait to come here and explore this for the first time with y'all. Wow, they're getting all Socrates on us. Do not forget this. Bro, it's already forgotten. Okay, so I'm guessing this is some kind of a puzzle. There's definitely a riddle here. I may not even be able to complete this, but I'm gonna try anyway. Honestly, there might be more to this. Or maybe I have to freeze this. Ah, I might be smelling what they're cooking here. Okay, so frozen. Aha! Oh, nuts! You gotta be quick about it, apparently. Okay, we'll try that again. I'll try to do it faster. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Made it. Booyah, baby. So that is the name of the game for today's stream. It's all about the loot. And the more the better, especially in the world of ammo. We need deep pockets moving forward. Because some of these shots, guys, it takes like 5 per shot. In fact, I've already found one of those, which I'm also super excited to show you guys. There's a cave we can bust into out in the desert. And I thought I was already doing good when I found that 3-shot burst for the flame weapon, but there's a 5. They call it like the super mega shot or something. Kind of a funny name for the thing, but yeah, it's insane. But again, 5 shots per shot, so like ouch. Oh yeah, we can skip this. I keep forgetting that. So it should be a little bit of everything in the stream here today. And guys, before I get too far into it, just in case I forgot to say it earlier, if you wouldn't mind taking a quick moment to like, share, subscribe, comment, let me know your thoughts. I definitely, absolutely, and always appreciate those things. I love reading your thoughts and comments, guys. Pros and cons, just whatever you're thinking. I'd love to see that in comments. Okay, so now we're back at the quote-unquote beginning of the green biome, the Fury Green or whatever in the heck they call it. So I do want to go back in, and again, I just need to dip my head in here and get that one pickup that I missed the last time we did our little looting spree. Cannot believe I walked right by it. And away we go. Where we land, nobody knows. I mean, I know, but it sounds more fun the other way. Alright, so welcome to Fury Green, I think is what they call this. Real plush environment, so even in the corridored areas, it still feels like you're in a big open world. I don't know how to explain that. I guess it's kind of like going back to the very first Nintendo's Legend of Zelda on the Super NES. Even though it was 2D and it was these little map squares one at a time, you still felt like you were in a big open world. And to me, it's the exact same type of party here. And I'm not going to kill every little thing just because it's kind of time-consuming and wasteful, to be honest. I'm really just here to dip my head in, get that loot. Ouch. And get out. That thing is they hurt a little when they do connect with you. So I can't take a ton of damage in here, but I'm going to try to speed things up. And tell me this doesn't look like the Lost Woods. Like the big open hollow trees, or maybe even the Korok Forest in BOTW. Yeah. Good stuff. They're like, where did that come from? Whoa, I knew he was going to do that. I couldn't pull it back in time. And I think this is where my pickup is. Yep, again, it wasn't real far in here. But it's an important one nonetheless. Booyah, baby. Okay, so now that I'm done fooling around in the green area, I will get us out into the desert. Guys, big open area. And I was kind of going around with you guys a couple of days ago. Just to kind of free explore. You know, I didn't know what was out there. It was just, let's see what there is to find kind of party. And I found a lot, but I did not find everything. Like, I could not believe it. I went back through in my other save file, and I really wanted to open up every little map square. Just to see if I had missed anything. And the answer is yes. I had missed anything. So this ice cannon actually opens up a lot in the game. I did not realize just how much this was going to give us access to. But wowzers. I was able to get into many areas here now in the desert. And it really unlocked a lot of upgrades. I don't know if I can skip this little... no. The 100-meter dash is what I'll call this. And funny thing about the motorcycle is someone reached out an email and asked me what I thought of the motorcycle. And I didn't know how to answer at the time. Because, you know, in truth, I didn't know how I felt about it. But now that I've really been around and I've played with it, guys, I'm loving it. Like, it, you know, there's a little bit of a learning curve there. You gotta learn how to drive the thing. But, it's just a lot of fun. I don't know how else to say it. I cannot imagine playing Metroid Prime 4 without it at this point. Okay, watch out for the bees. Dodge the bees, please. Why is he glowing green? That's right, that's a different scan now. They got turned green the last time I came through here and I didn't get the scan, jeepers. Get back here. Hold still for your picture. Ouch. Oh yeah, I think we can drive out of here, duh. I'm like just hanging out. Stepping on the beach. Doo-doo-doo-doo. The SpongeBob references are gonna flow. And I am not sorry. Okay, so the game kind of has a habit of telling us where to go next when we get out into the desert. I noticed he would not shut up about the lava pool, or whatever they call that, the flare pool. Or the volcano, I think is the way he worded it. But, yeah, so I've been noticing that out here in the desert. So if you don't know what to do next, just go drive around the desert for a little bit. And good old level 4 technician will tell you exactly what you're supposed to do next. Just to show you on the map, we're going back to the Vault Forge. I'm looking forward to that because I know there's a lot in there we can access now. We've got the lassos so we can pull hatches open. We've got the boost ball. There was a couple of boost ball spots in there. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to going back in there for those reasons. And guys, the crystals, you see how valuable they are now. I already got one beam upgrade and I really haven't been going after these things a lot. So yeah, you guessed it. I'm going to be going around and taking a moment to collect as many of these crystals as possible. In fact, I might just do this offline, you know, so it's not so time-consuming here in a live stream. Oh yeah, and I finally figured out what these things are. Super excited to show you that too. I had this thought last night. I was like, huh, I wonder if I can like get off my bike and scan one. And I did. And I did that in my other save file, so I need to scan it again. But it basically just recharges your boost. And it says one boost because there's upgrades for the boost out here in the desert again. And we can actually get more than one boost, which is actually very handy. I was playing a lot with that last night and I was absolutely digging it. And here's another fun little landmark that I've been going right past. And I never thought to actually drive up there and see if there was anything up there, which is shame on me because that's like rule number 1 in video gaming, in my world at least. Just check every little nook and cranny, and if there looks like there's a cool formation somewhere, go climb it, because there probably is. So yeah, I totally just didn't even think to do that when I was zipping past here. Which turns out it's okay anyway, because it's a blocked, but I wanted to get it on our map, and I wanted to show it to y'all. So just to show you exactly where that was there, the thunder blocker. And we don't have that weapon yet, so we still can't get in there, but that will be times to come. Whoopsie. Not sure what malfunctioned there. So, let's see here, guys. So much to do in the desert. First thing, I guess, I want to go around and see. I pinned a whole bunch of these already. There's one down here. Those are those covers we can pull up, and each one of those is a missile expansion. I found 3 for sure. And I found some more stuff too. I might have to go into my snapshots and take a look at where those were on the map, because there were many. Like, there were definitely quite a few. But yeah, for right now we want to go down here and open this fire blocker, and I actually could have done that the last time I came to the desert. And I almost made it down there, and then I got, you know, shiny rocked and sidetracked, and I went off a different direction. Never even went back over there, so we'll do that right now. And I've got a little marker down here, so I'm going to go ahead and scoop that up. Actually, I'll hold off on that. We'll come back to that. I need to come back this direction anyway. And there's one of our golem pieces, which I've already highlighted. Okay, so again, I notice more and more of this. Now I'm getting deeper into the game. It's not your casual, leisurely stroll through the desert anymore. A lot more stuff to fight off. And I think that's our way up, so I need to kind of back up a little bit. Huh, don't mind if I do. While I'm in the area. So the first one you don't need to boost, but the second one you do. Right about now. Boom, baby. And here you have it, flame blocker. And this is going to be our first of our Viola upgrades. And this, again, just gives you an extra boost. But wow, it makes a lot of difference. And we're going to get a couple of these today, so that's one of them. So now those crystals I pointed out just a few seconds ago where the birds were dropping them, that's why there's so many, because sometimes you're going to need more than one to recharge, because one crystal only does one boost. So now we're up to 2. We'll go get that other one here in a bit, just to show you a map shot of where that was. And again with the crystals, and I like that satisfying. See, it's flying, and it's saddest. Wait, where did it go? And if you drive into them, you can kill them that way too, but it's tougher to do that. It's hard to, like, nail down exactly the tight turns when you're going, like, full speed like that. Funny thing is, I haven't noticed these dropping anything. So yeah, I've been taking the time to kill them, but that's only really to keep them off my back. I'm not seeing like a stat or anything to where I'm getting anything for my troubles, so I don't necessarily seek them out. I just really only deal with them if they're bothering me. Okay, and while we're over this way, I did find another goodie. And that was down here to the right somewhere. No, wait. I need to get out of this little area first. Which is funny, because I've already been here. These crystals are cleared, so I just didn't quite go into the exact right spot. And now I'm not seeing what I remember coming over here for. It actually might be the map marker I've already got down. Yeah, that must be it. Okay. There was also another shrine that I found that I had not yet located, so that was a lot of fun. Alright guys, so exactly like all the other pull things, you gotta lock on, do your thing. That'll pop up a container. You gotta break said container. But heck yeah, missile expansions. There's a few of these around here. So very nice indeed. Now hopefully this doesn't break my game. Fingers crossed. I took a whole bunch of screenshots of different map areas. Okay, we've already got that one done. Yeah, we'll go up there. I've already got that marked on my map. There's our thumbnail. Booyah. Ice blocker, I'm not sure if we have that one yet. I'm trying to see if there's anything down in this area of the map. And yeah, there's that, whatever that. Ooh, yeah, we need to go back to that. That was a shrine. So we can actually do more in there now. So we're going to go back there. And I think that's what I just got. Yes, right next to that doohickey there. That's got to be it. Okay, so that's pretty much it for that little area. Awesome. I wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything. That's why I took the time to do all that. So yeah, right now we're going to go back up this way. Now that I got an extra boost, booyah, that'll definitely speed up travel. And I finally figured out the whole thing, you know, where I was talking about jumps, and I thought it wasn't recharging, and that's truth. But it's got to be a good-sized jump. I wasn't hitting high enough jumps. If you hit a good enough jump and you get a lot of airtime, it stops recharging. Briefly, but it still stops. So you really got to be going full speed, and you can't really be airborne. We should be coming up on that thing here in just a moment. Now hopefully I didn't already clear all of this, but if I took a snapshot of it, there was a reason. So yeah, we're definitely going to come back in here and reinvestigate. Yeah, I've already cleared all that. Those were just green crystals, I believe. Oh, ouch, forgot about those guys. Yikes! Funny thing is, I didn't have to position these so precisely. You can actually just do a bob and weave type of deal here and keep getting them up higher and higher until you're high enough up. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Okay, apparently, I don't know why I took another snapshot of that. Maybe I didn't realize I had been over here yet or something. So it was just kind of a waste of time, but... yeah, I really can't remember now why I would have snapshotted that. I don't like not being able to remember why I do something. Okay, so we got that unlocked. I already showed you that. We're going to go get that here right now, so I'll go ahead and delete that preemptively. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I don't know if that's unlocked yet, I'll check. Oh, wait a minute, no, that's in a different location. Man, it's hard to tell. It's almost exactly due south of Snow Biome and almost exactly due north of the other thing, Volt Forge, like right in the middle. Let's see if I can't nail that down. I think I'm looking at this right now. It's like here. Wow, why am I having such a tough time looking at the screenshot? Let's see if I can't get right here. Whoops. No, that's south of the forest entrance. So I had it right the first time. Forest entrance and Volt Forge. Like right here. Actually further down than that, right about here. That might be the fire thing that I used. Okay, that's probably what that was, so I can delete that now. That was that Viola boost upgrade. Whew! Glad I got that sorted out. Well, I thought this was going to make things easy today. Instead, it's confusing me. Okay, so to the north. Ah, more fun stuff. So you guessed it. Missile upgrade, baby. Alright. And again, I'll show a real quick map shot for that. Booyah. And now I'll check to see if there's anything else like nearby up in this area. Via, you guessed it, the most confusing system I've ever come up with in my entire life. Okay, we got the ice blocker and we've got that other thing unlocked. I think I got the ice blocker already on there, and so I do. Okay, good deal. I can delete that one. That's one less. Then it looks like something else like way the heck over there. Way the heck over there. By that thunder blocker. We already got that. And that. Okay, so wow, we got a couple of things out here. Ring of Thunder, Thunder Blocker. Okay, so yeah, that one's squared away too. I can go ahead and nix that one. So that's the one I'm interested in right now. By that thunder blocker. Okay, good. I was like, hopefully that's on the map, and that might be what I already have marked here. So back toward the ivory tower we go in the never-ending desert. But I gotta be honest, it's still fun. Like, even though there's not much out here, it's just kind of fun driving around. Getting that crunching sound from breaking the crystals. And there it is, shiny things. Well, one of many shiny things. Look at that, yeah, we can get into this. So I'm actually back at my ice blocker. Maybe that's why I took a picture of it, because I wanted to come back here. Maybe I shouldn't have deleted all those pictures, but just because I had the map marked, we might be able to get in some of these now. And this is actually one of them, so there's your map shot. Just like what we did before for the fire weapon, where we got that 3-shot burst. I'm pretty sure that's what this is, the equivalent for the ice weapon here. Yep, I remember this. And I had a problem getting the scan of the thing that was in the center. Like, the rings kept pulling my scanner, so hopefully that's not a required scan for, you know, your completion. Because, wow, I just could not seem to lock onto the thing, no matter where I stood. So that green thing that's spinning around in the middle that you have to shoot. Yeah, I mean, I tried everything. And it's funny, because the squirrel will go to it from time to time. But every time I tried to hit the go, it would catch the rings instead. So if you really want the scan there, good luck to you. I actually never figured out how to get it. So a whole bunch of more crystals, yummy yummy. And then you probably have already guessed, you have to use that psychic shot in order to be able to hit that thing. Which, that's not it. Pow! That thing reminds me of the very first Metroid Prime game, where you were in, like, the factory or whatever that was, and there was that dynamo. You had to, like, morph ball around it and get activated. Very memorable sequence in a video game was that dynamo. Probably because it took me so long to figure it out. Alright, we got more goodies down below. Kind of forgot there was a downstairs of this area. Hey! Lego my ego. And I did look around, broke all the pots. I didn't see morph ball holes or anything like that for more loot. So I'm pretty sure what you see is what you get in this one. Although it's kind of funny, it shows there's more to this. I didn't notice that before. See the map there? Huh. Okay, well, they didn't put that there for no reason, so... Like, what's the deal, Yo-Yo? I don't know, let me get our goodies here, and let's see if maybe that triggers something to open or move. There it is. There's that super shot. Super fire shot. But look at that. 15 ammo. Ouch. But I think it does a lot of damage. I haven't actually fired one yet, but it better do like 15 times the damage if I'm putting that much into one shot. The only thing that makes me nervous about that is I tend to miss a lot of my shots. So I can just see, you know, my inventory going away 15 shots at a time. Oh, look at that. I did not notice that last night. And I'll bet you dollars to donuts. Of course, I can't scan it. That'll open up that hatch back there for the morph ball. So maybe every shrine has a hidden pickup. And if that's the case, I need to pay more attention and take a harder look around. Yep, there it is. Hot dog! I love finding something new. It makes my toes wiggle. You know it. So wow, there was a lot to do in that shrine. What is this even called anyway? The Rings of Stone Shrine. Hey, because of the Rings of Stones, I get it. And that's where the thumbnail came from, and now you know. Alright, so, yeah, there's your map shot once again. I guess I'm heading down here next. And I'll keep my eyes open for any other shiny things that might appear on the way. Hey! There is no escape. And now I lost my place. I have no idea where I am at this point. There we go. So as far as I know, that's the only 3 missile expansions there are where you have to pull the crate up out of the sand. If there's more, I have not come across them yet. And I gotta be honest, I searched the desert pretty doggone thoroughly last night. Like, I did not leave one of these squares unturned. Everything got filled in. I literally drove my tires everywhere there was to drive. So yeah, that hopefully seals the deal. Whoops. Must not be on the thing. There we go. And I did find something under the bridge here. You can actually drive down into this toilet bowl looking area. Dunk all the way down into the actual pit. But where it kind of slopes down, you can drive down there. And I noticed some grapple points along the underneath of that big long bridge. So make a mental note of that. In fact, if you're watching and you've already got your grapple, feel free to go on over there and take a look under the bridge. And I think that's an energy cell, so it's a big one. Actually, don't quote me on that. I can't remember what's under there. But either way, I was pretty doggone surprised when I found it. I was like, no way! Right under the bridge. And I think that's a thunder blocker, so yeah, we cannot get into there. I'll check my little screenshots here one more time, make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so we just got that. That can go. Thunder blocker, I already know we can't get in there. But I'm here, so I might just take a quick look at it anyway. And then, yeah, we got an ice blocker there and a fire blocker. So both of those we got to do's. That's on the very right-hand side of the map. I don't think we can even get inside this one. So maybe I just put it on that map. Or maybe I took the snapshot so I'd remember to make sure it was on this map. Oh, that's a different scan, by the way. I did notice that last night. I got off my bike to try to do some ground combat. The bike's easier, by the way. But then I realized it was a separate scan. That was kind of awesome. Not only did I run him over, but I, like, threw him back. Oh yeah, crystals, guys. I have to know what comes next. Like, there's got to be something, otherwise they wouldn't, you know, keep allowing us to dump crystals into that machine. So we've already gotten one upgrade. I'm super curious to know what the next one's going to be. Really? I need, like, Fury Road spikes that stick out the sides of the tires both ways to widen your path of destruction. That would be super helpful. Where's the upgrade for that? Okay, there's that golem deal. For right now, let's just get to our ice blocker that's on the other side of this deal. Hey, Lego my ego. No crystal left behind. Oh, he self-terminated. That was kind of awesome. Thanks for the healing, bruh. Okay, right from down south here. And this is going to be another bike upgrade. So absolutely worth a nice shot. Oh yeah. There's your map shot there. I noticed it just removed that marker, I guess because we've already cleared it. Which is kind of nice. I won't keep going back there thinking there's still something there. So yeah, 2 boosts now, guys. Check that out. You can go ham on those boosts. And I can say that because it's almost Christmas. It is Christmas in the desert. This desert. So I'm going to hit this other shrine. I put it on my marker for a reason. So I think what this one is it's the waterfalls puzzle. I remember running into this last time I came out to the desert. We couldn't get in there. Oh, he didn't die. Yikes! No, dodgy. He touched me. Shake it off. Shake it off. And when I was in here before and I was staring at those waterfalls, I was like, you know, I bet there's something to do with the waterfalls and the ice. And that's exactly what it was. And is this the shrine I've already found the missile expansion for? No. Okay, so I have not yet found a missile expansion in this shrine. And given the rule I think I just came up with earlier about every shrine has a missile expansion, I'll take a real good look around in here and make sure I'm not missing that. Oh, no, I've already gotten it. So it's actually behind here. You got a morph ball. You'll probably have to break some pots. So yeah, I've definitely already gotten that one. So what we have to do here is basically fill up the middle bowl. And to do that, we got to freeze the 2 sides. And then like a whole bunch of water comes out the middle. Bada bing, bada bang. And there you have it, folks. That opens you up to your ice weapon upgrade. And I think that's the 3-shot burst. How do they go from 3 shots to 15? Like, ouch. Alright, loving that. Since I already know I got my little hidden loot spot in here, we can go ahead and ski-daddle. And funny thing is, we're right by the volcano, and there's actually a really worthwhile upgrade to go get now that we've got our boost ball. That's a little bit out of the way, but worth it out of the way. And while we're in the volcano, I will pop my head back into the flame pool or whatever they call that. Now that we got the freezing weapon. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't think we can do that. I think we need the super missile to actually break the frozen lava. We don't have the super missile yet. So I guess I won't be going into the flame pool. But yeah, this thing is basically going to fire us over there, and we need to get over there for a scan. There's a little bit of lore over there, and a really good upgrade. And I can't scan it from here. Uh-oh. Stand by. Trouble, Will Robinson. Or danger, Will Robinson. Did that not hit? Oh, nuts. I'm still not used to this. Okay, I think we got it. Might as well get that scan while I'm over here. Okay, I've already got that scan. That's fun. Such foreboding music, like eerie nothingness. Like you're really alone on a dead world. So once again with that counterclockwise motion, should get you spinning here. There you are. That's 20, so that's a significant jump for our shots there. That's why I say it's out of the way, but it's worth it out of the way. And while we're here...
Asaman, Okajak Jateniji, Sazak Shakan, Kisaijan Kibalatin Isklet, Kazantin Hazah, Sastama, Asaman Gabanab, Vasnich Shenaf, Din Cascalante, Shisaranaka, Avatar Chitrath, Din Shalet Kitanta, Planet Namor, Nastasalam Takanich Shazah Ragath, Iskalam. Nishata Salam Analish Kantin Kabam Gusane Chiol Shanta Salam Ramon Chiol Sosan Taraji Sisatel.
Alright, I thought I could like sneak away there for a second. It took a little longer than I thought. But yeah, just a little bit of lower storyline there. Thought it was a good watch. And I kind of want to go back into the flame pool just to see if we can get our hands on anything. I don't think so, but this will confirm that one way or the other. My bike was having trouble finding the hole. Okay, it's non-skippable. I was just sitting there thinking while I was watering the horses. I was just standing there thinking while I was watering the horses. Maybe I should go back to the Volt Forge, because we have to go back there anyway, and there's a lot more pickups and goodies to get. But I don't know how involved that's going to be. We have to go back in there and get some kind of tech or something for our suit, so like it might be quite involved. I don't really know. Oh wow, regular missile knocks it down. Okay, so yeah, we might be able to bust through here then. Let's go get our goodies. Now in case you missed it, there is a missile expansion up there. Just use your psychic boots. Bada bing, bada bang. And I know there's one missile expansion for sure that's right behind a lava fall. Like right behind the thing. I don't like having to switch weapons to fire my missile after my ice. I cannot stress that enough. Like, yeah, that's definitely going to take some getting used to. Okay, so there's spinner ball right there. So let's see what that opens. Super curious. I did not come in here last night. I didn't even think to. I just figured we needed super missile, so I didn't even try. Oh, whoops. Or maybe that just shuts the lava off. Huh. I thought it was going to be more exciting than that. And I'm pretty sure this is the lava fall I'm looking for. Booyah, baby. Every 5 count, because that's a shot for the super missile. And from what I remember, there's still nothing we can do in this next chamber. That's that big open area. We got to basically upgrade the Viola suit and the motorcycle so that we can cross that. We have to pretty much walk or drive through the lava. And that's why we have to go back to the Volt Forge. So yeah, we're going to be coming back here soon. But again, not knowing how involved the Volt Forge is going to be for that whole get the suit upgraded, I don't know if I should do that now. I think I'd probably be better off playing that ahead a little bit. And doing that one tomorrow at noon on my normal Sunday stream. But I will make sure I'm not missing anything fun here, and I'm pretty sure I'm not. The only thing I'm kind of curious about is what is this right here on the map? It looks like a morph ball tube. And I know I talked about that before. Go away. Oh man, they're gonna bother me. See, I'm not quite sure what to make of that. I'm just not seeing anything obvious. And I was really hoping these things were going to leave me alone so I could play around in here, but apparently I got to kill them now. Oh wow, that one shot didn't kill him? I figured ice, fire, it would be like a one-hit type of party. No, it is not. And wow, they do some damage. Ouch. Okay, so you got the pedestals. It's like just kind of past all that. And it's real tough to see in here, so I might be looking right at it. Trying to like light it up. Wait, what's this? I don't know what a diffused oscillation blast wave means, but I don't have that. So I guess that's what I'm trying to get into there. Okay, well, now we know. And I might have actually figured that out the last time I was here, but I wanted to be thorough there. I'll try to make a mental note of that, but good luck. Too many shiny rocks in this game to keep track of it all. So pretty much the only thing to get in here that we can actually get our hands on is that one missile upgrade. Probably still worth it. I mean, you want to have everything you can get your hands on, especially not knowing what we're getting into going forward into the Volt Forge. You know, there could be another big bad boss fight. I'm 99.9% sure we're going to be encountering tons of enemies getting back through there. Speed limit. Please. In a world where we get to make the rules, why are there speed limits? It's not okay. Alright guys, so that's pretty much the main points. I've already hit and re-hit the stuff I knew we could access with what we've got. Actually, I think I had that pictured, and I think there was a reason for that. I think we can actually go back in there and get our hands on something. We'll pop back in there. And none of the other things that are marked on my map can be gotten into, unfortunately. We've already hit those. Everything with that little, like, do not enter dash or whatever is non-accessible. Boy, I cannot wait to get my hands on that electrical weapon. Uh-oh. Ouch. Ouch. I missed. Silly me. Ring of Thunder. Okay, I remember this one. We do not have the right weapon for this yet. We have to electrify, like, all these little nodes. So yeah, we can come back in here, but I don't really think I can do anything yet. And I know I already ran into this room. So yeah, there's probably a lower level or an upper level. Okay, lower level. And that's probably where the missile expansion is going to be also. So we basically have to come back here after we get that thunder weapon. Or whatever they're going to call it. The electricity chip. The shock chip. The thunder chip. The zap chip. I can do this all day. The buzz chip. The electrical discharge chip. Okay, Captain Obvious telling us where to go one more time. Yeah, he really wants me to go to that Vault Forge. Just take one more look on our handy dandy notebook, make sure I'm not missing any goodies. Didn't I already get that? I think I already got that and I probably just forgot to clear the map marker. Okay, so that is a do not enter. At least not yet. We're getting there. Yeah, I must have already gotten it. There's no more shiny thing up here on the hilltop. Alright, sweet freaking deal. So guys, I just wanted to do a real quick stream tonight. In fact, I might go into the Vault Forge, peep my head in there, just because... you know, it just shows a different biome. Somebody had reached out and asked me if I could do a real short one just to kind of show some different areas and stuff so they could see the graphics. So that's really kind of where the stream came from tonight. I was like, yeah, that sounds like fun. Let's do that. So yeah, just in the interest of that, I think I'll hit the Vault Forge real quick just to pop my head in there, show it. And, let's see here. So marker remove. There we go. It felt like I found more than that last night. But for the life of me, I don't know what I could possibly be missing at this point. Got it. Got it. Got it. Yeah, well, that's it. I think we'll do that. But honestly, you know, if I could just jump, I just wish I knew. Like, if I could jump in, you know, spend 20, 30 minutes, get what we need and get out, I'd absolutely love to just, you know, do that. So maybe what I'll do is I'll drop a save before even going in there. And lucky for us, right by the ivory tower here, never-ending story style, I'll put down that hard save. That way if I get in there and decide it's just too involved, you know, we can kind of... back out and do it tomorrow. But this way at least you'll get to see the Vault Forge. And now that I think about it, there's save points right there in the beginning of the Vault Forge. And I just got hungry, like out of nowhere. I guess it is getting close to dinner time. It's probably past dinner time. I'm going to take a quick look around. I want to make sure there's nothing else out here. I keep forgetting you can scan while you're driving. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything popping out. It'd be cool if we had a fast travel system in the game. What was that? Metroid Prime 2 Echoes? When you got the light suit and you could like ride the light beams to fast travel? That was amazing! Oh yeah, we do, but we can't access that yet. We need like the magnetic rail ball or whatever to actually get up there, I think. It's kind of an odd out of the place way. Oh wait, it says offline. I'm kind of confused. That one's online, but we've already done that. One way to find out. Oh, maybe it shoots us over to the other one. No. Huh. Ah, man, not the speed limit. Ah, check this out. Already something new. I keep doing that, wrong buttons. I have a feeling these are gonna break and something cool is gonna happen. There we go. Oh, I had to work for it though. Yikes! No touchy! Not bad. Quick little missile expansion. Okay, so again, at least this way you'll get to see it. So I'll get in here until we hit a save point. And then when I come back on tomorrow, you know, depending on how involved this is going to be, we'll kind of see where we go, but... Save point is over here. He said we may need to explore the other towers. I don't know why I felt like that thing had to die. Because it was there, and it was flying around. Alright, so here's what I'll do. I've been mentally debating this entire time. I'll start it. If it's taking like an hour and I don't know what I'm doing, I'll play ahead and I'll do this more appropriately tomorrow. If I get to where we need to go relatively quickly, then yeah, we'll just keep rolling here. Okay, so we may need to search the other towers. But he didn't tell us which tower, so that's not super helpful. That's actually not helpful at all. That's a lot of ground to cover. I doubt it's Tower 3, because that's just the trials for the motorcycle. And I'm noticing here in Tower 1, we have an area down there. But I think that's past the Hallway of Death. The whole floor there is like electrified. English. I do see that morph ball hole, however. Yeah, honestly, not knowing what I'm doing, I think I better call this one good. So again, guys, just wanted to do a short one, just kind of show it, the different biomes and stuff, and I think I've done that. So hopefully, you know, that gives you a good idea of what the game's going to be like. Of course, if you want to see a proper fist fight or a proper dungeon, check out the prior video, the prior stream, when I went through the, what did they call that, the ice belt. Yeah, a lot of good combat in that, a good boss fight. And it'll just give you a good idea of what a typical dungeon would be like. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Definitely appreciated having y'all. If you wouldn't mind taking a quick moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment, SpongeBob would appreciate that. And until the next time, which should be tomorrow at noon, when we come back to get in here and get this Viola suit thing sorted out, best of luck and happy hunting. Peace out, y'all.